Oh lordy, where is the rider? Nobody said the bike life would be easy. Episode 83 with yours truly, Meeker Extreme. We're going to react to this video. We're going to analyze it. I'm probably going to bash on the riders because, well, a lot of time the riders at fault or partially at fault. So let's take a look here. It looks like we're on a dual sport style motorcycle. It looks like we have a rubber ducky on the handlebar. I'm already judging you, rider, before we even see who you are. And we're definitely overseas. We're not in the U.S. because we're on the, what we call the wrong side of the road. Although I'm sure you say we're on the wrong side of the road. But let's see what is going to happen. Ah, Australia. And it's only a 125. You're going to have to let me know, you peeps in Australia. Ooh. I mean, he kind of crossed that line before you, so if we're going by inches, I don't know. Who has the right of way? I'm guessing the person on your right would. Is that, yeah, on your right, because he's supposed to yield to you, I'm guessing. Let me know in the comments. I really want to know how the Australian traffic circle works. Maybe somebody can do a video and explain to us how they work, because I don't know, so it's hard to watch these videos. It's hard to analyze them. To me, it's like, hey, you both got there at the same time, give or take. I mean, slow down. You can see the car, be proactive. At this point, the driver is looking around the corner, so he's probably not looking, or she, to their right, which they should be, but they're not. Boom!
Thank you.
Okay, they did pull over. Driver blamed biker at first, but they came to an agreement and moved on as rider was unharmed. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's all we're going to see of it, so who knows. Okay, we're watching this SUV. It looks like a U.S. plate. It looks like the U.S., so let's see. Minnesota, maybe? Okay, that's fine, but then this, why? Yeah, okay, they went by. We're gonna assume nothing happened earlier. What the heck? What in the world was that about? Rider's not at fault here. It's 100% driver being a spaz. Put it that way. Good British term. Being a spaz. He's being a spaz there. I mean, for no reason, got to the right, slowed down. Why? I don't think he did it out of aggravation to the rider. I think distraction, maybe on the phone or something. Probably didn't even know he passed a motorcyclist. Okay, we're on like a dual sport type bike. Only for turning left. Okay. The light is red for the left lane. Okay. Driver's in the wrong lane. Car's 100% at fault, but you could see that as a rider, so I don't know, again, what the revving is going to do. You just slow down, shake your head, and, yeah, shake your head and go about your day. England. Having a little fun on a little pit bike type thing. I don't know what you call these bikes. It'd be a pit bike. Just a fun little kid's bike. A fun little, toy. Okay.
You should not be riding that on a road.
Pardon?
You should not be riding that on a road.
This isn't the road.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
As far as the Road Traffic Act goes, it's a road.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now this is a Karen. If we want to talk about Karens. Yeah, I don't understand people like this. I mean, he has it off at this point. Maybe he was either having fun or tuning it up or whatever. I mean, go about your day. I mean, why are you gonna? Or maybe he just got woke up. Give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe this is a nurse, a doctor, or something, some type of first responder that works a late shift and got woke up and he's a little upset, But call the cops.
Okay. You should have insurance for that.
Okay.
You got a license?
Who are you? At this point, I'd be like, hey, you have a point. I probably shouldn't have been riding that. This is a parking lot, but okay, maybe I shouldn't have been riding it. But you're asking a lot of weird questions that you're really not entitled to. Who are you?
I don't have to talk to you.
You do have to talk. Well, don't talk to me. I'll talk to the police then. I'll go and call them.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Where do you live?
It doesn't matter.
Down there.
This sounds like a young kid or a young adult. I wish I knew. I mean, if it's just like some kid having some fun, I'd just be like, you're not supposed to be riding. If it was really woke, hey, it woke me up. You're not supposed to be riding that. Can you? Yeah, I don't care. You do it. Just go elsewhere. But I mean, this is a Karen. This dude, and there's his face. Do these people not know people video now and you see a GoPro? I mean, I wouldn't want to be... I would, even if I was upset I saw the person had a GoPro, I definitely wouldn't want to approach them. Because you end up on Moto Madness or another site. And I don't want that.
I don't have to tell you anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it your way.
Well, who are you? Okay, let's assume he told you his name, where he lived. Yeah, I don't have a license. Yeah, and says all this stuff. What are you going to do about it? I mean, you can't write him a ticket. You're a nobody. I'll get my warrant card, and then you'll have to tell me.
Okay.
Okay, please explain to me, what is a warrant card? Is that something to do with a police officer? Is he a police officer? I mean, he didn't identify... In the U.S., even if he's off duty, he would kind of probably identify himself. If he wanted to put some authority, he would just be like, let me go get my badge, And a cop is always on duty, so at least in the U.S., so they could ask you questions, but don't have any proof there. At this point, it's just somebody saying, I'm a cop, and whatever wouldn't mean much. I mean, I wouldn't stick around, personally. Look at him, he's like hightailing it. I mean, yeah, right? Like, what are you going to do? I mean, I wonder if that video is fake, because it just seems so stupid. But I have run across stupid people in my life. I'm sure you all have. And I could see it happening. Going faster than the rest of the traffic. Yeah, okay. You're lane sharing. It's your job to pay attention. It's a rider's fault. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Rider in, and he used the horn. See, the people that know how to ride actually use their horn. The horn's facing forward in the fairing. They're going to hear it in the vehicle. It's also a noise that is kind of piercing, and you'll hear. And you'll recognize. Because we all are kind of trained to recognize, hey, horn, what is that? Oh, hey. A rev, we're just like, huh? Do I hear something? So, let's take a look. See, obviously, in the blind spot, but he's all the way to the left, so not much you can do here. I guess all I would probably do as a rider being proactive, this looks like a bigger bike with some power, I'd probably just accelerate so I was at least more next to them or be slightly in front of them. That way they know I'm there. I don't know. I'm very proactive when it comes to that, as you probably can tell from me analyzing these various video clips. But yeah, you have to be proactive. It's how you don't go down. I've never had an issue really with automobiles, even the ones I rage, because I can kind of predict what they're going to do, and I pay attention. Car's at fault, but I can see how that happened. Okay, we're lane sharing. It's obviously, I think it's a South American country, I'm guessing. 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know why he gassed it right there, right before this. Here, we'll go back. Watch the speed. Get up to 40, and he gasses it right there to 52. Vehicles aren't expecting you necessarily to be lane splitting, so I can see how this happens. The more I watch these type of videos, I understand it. And I used to be so pro for lane sharing, but I'm starting to become not pro and not anti. I think it should be placed on the rider to pay attention. It should be the rider's responsibility. If they want to do, okay. But if you get in a wreck, then it should lean more towards the rider getting the ticket. Take it to the track, they said. It will be fun, they said. No one else on the track? Oh, I saw another rider over there. Oh, here's somebody. Panicked. I guess they were allowing passing. Mentioned in another video that, you know, usually on tracks they don't allow passing for this reason. It can panic people, and if they go down, you're going to go down. Everyone could go down. Yeah. Biker sustained fractured arm injuries, but lives to ride another day. I'm surprised. Oh, maybe that rider's got the shoulder. Oh, we're back to the Thailand guy. Saw him in the last video compilation. Oh, we saw this one. This was the last one. Yeah, it's a track. It happens. He said it was a high side. Couldn't really tell. The bike low sided. The rider might have high sided then. Why would he have to stop? He didn't look like he had to stop.
Who the f*** are you talking to?
Now the rider's in a block track. Just go. You got acceleration. Just get out of there.
You f***ing prick. Cough. Cough. You stupid cough.
Now what if he has a dash cam out of your plate? Now you just mosey on? I'm just going to go about my day. You'd be so much more in trouble than the car driver at that point. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it myself. Oh! Hey, that's what you do as a rider. You actually stop. It was an accident, and it's just a freaking mirror. At the most, if it did break it, okay, so you're out a few $100. It's not an end-of-the-world type situation. Just handle it. Nowadays, everyone has electronic payments, takes electronic payments. They might take Venmo. You could just Venmo them on the spot for, hey, side mirror. You know, and it's settled. So, rider is being a retard. So, okay. Sorry to use that word. A moron. Is that better? He's being a moron.
Porra, tá de sacanagem, né? Tu sai de uma
Rider's totally at fault for being stupid, swerving back and forth, in and out of
faixa
traffic.
pra outra sem seta, sem nada na curva.
They obviously don't care about their safety, but yet they're going to lecture somebody about their safety.
É? Tomar nesse teu cu, filho da puta.
I think I see the puta. It's riding two wheels. Doesn't even have riding gear. I mean, no gloves. A track suit, long sleeve type jacket.
What the heck?
If this isn't staged, this is hilarious. I mean, imagine coming across a bike just laying outside on the side of the road. That would be what the heck.
That don't look good. Looks like somebody just went down and was a rider around? That's no bueno.
Probably stole it and got out.
I don't know. Is somebody in the bushes? The keys are still in it.
I would probably assume stolen. And
Hopefully somebody took him to the hospital. That's no good.
Biker spent some time checking the bushes, but could not find anyone.
What's that? I don't know. The looks like someone went down, but I don't see anybody. Yeah, hopefully someone took him to the hospital. Huh. What's that? Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I just saw the bike down, but I don't see a rider anywhere, so...
I think I would at this point probably just. This is when you probably call the cops and just say, keys in it. It's laid down like it went down. It's on the side of the road. It could be stolen, and then they would run the plate and stuff. And I mean, the VIN is easy to get off the bike. Get the VIN, give that to them to run, and they can send a cop out. That seems suspicious. I would most likely assume because the keys in it. Rider crashed. Or maybe it broke down, they put the kickstand in, and then they just left because it's not their bike,
Maybe somebody took him to the hospital. Oh, it's yours? Okay. Oh, okay.
My back tire locked up on me and threw me sideways.
Oh, man, that sucks. You need any help?
We're about to just hook a chain to it. I don't even care.
All right. You all right? Damn, man.
Yeah, I got
Ouch.
turned up. But it's not the first and won't be the last.
Yeah, it sucks.
1,000?
Yeah.
God, this is what I need.
No, that's not what you need.
We sure don't need
That's
any
right.
help.
That arm must look
I'll
pretty
finna
bad
just
that he's
hook it up to
boring
a
it.
chain and tow it back.
All right. Well, glad you're okay.
See, I would probably quickly looked around and just called the cops because it's obviously weird. It's weird that they left the keys in it. Usually riders don't, I mean, yeah, it went down. It might be somewhat busted up, but it's worth something. Parts if nothing else. Okay. Going too hot. Boom. He plays lawnmower with his mouth. Cut that grass.
Are you alright, man?
He looks alright.
Yeah, I'm alright. I just couldn't stop.
Holy shit, see you flying dead, man.
Yeah, I couldn't stop, mate.
Oh, bloody hell, man.
I couldn't stop. I put my foot on my back brake and nothing happened.
Was that his mommy? Weird. It was a fun trail. Stand up! Stand on the pegs. Stand up. Do it. A pit, a hole, a pit hole, a... Looks like clay. Be easier standing up. I mean, they might want to stand up. Yeah, I'm going to say stand up a lot because people overly stand, but in this case, standing would actually help them. You got off the track.
Hey, berat. Hey, buat ngalangan seliu. Buat, rak baik na din, rak baik.
Are we in like Thailand or is it in India? I'm going to guess like Vietnam or Thailand.
Clear ke baik na din. Ow, yes. Look in the big hole, guy.
What the heck? No, you don't have to turn it off. Just drag it out. See, standing on the peg would also let you see over the tall grass, and thus you might have seen that it was a big hole, and that's why it's also stay to the path of everyone else, because you just saw them cruise through. So, you'll be able to ride through. Just a thought. Apparently they all like staying seated while they ride off-road. That's a unique technique because here in the U.S., people overly stand up to ride off-road. In fact, we talked about this last time in group we had. People overly stand. You watch enduro racers and stuff. They sit and they stand when they need to stand. Because you don't need to always stand. But in that case, standing would have actually been easier for them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. analyzation of this compilation series that Moto Madness puts together. It's pretty good. Always make sure to go check out Moto Madness, check out the rider's own video links that I put in the description, because, you know, they need the support too, especially if you liked the video. Go there, give them a thumbs up, and leave a comment. It helps with their flow of traffic for YouTube to promote their channels. Same with Moto Madness. Make sure you subscribe to them like you subscribe to me, and hit the notification bell, not just on my channel, but on Moto Madness. And if you really like the riders' videos that they're putting out, maybe on there, so you can watch their stuff directly also. And sometimes, because of these videos' lengths, Moto Madness will just use the good part. So a lot of times when I say, well, I wish we saw more of that, it was more directed towards Moto Madness, because it might be on the rider's channel directly that there was actually more talking about what happened. So if you want to see if there was more to a certain video, always go check out the rider's own video, because they might explain more of what happened, or put in their description of what happened a lot more detail than what we're analyzing here. We're just analyzing what we're seeing that Moto Madness put together as a compilation, and we're analyzing the video that way. Not probably the best way, but that's how I do it. So anyways, take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends, and get out there and ride if you have those two wheels. It's a lot of fun. Bye.